Alright, here's a guide on how to do the Windwalker challenge. This one's pretty easy. I'd rate it like a 1 out of 5 on difficulty out of all of them. But the most important things going into this challenge are going to be like bringing the right consumables. You're going to want to bring, weight stones for your weapons. You're going to want to bring flasks, runes. You're going to want to bring, potion, uh, armor kit for your armor for extra stamina. And you're going to want to bring augment rune. As for gear for this specific challenge, I'd recommend the trinket from Nithendra. It's the first boss of Emerald Nightmare. It drops on every difficulty, so you can earn it 4 times a week, and you can queue for LFR for it from Dalaran. It's a really good trinket for killing the ads in the down phase. So talent-wise, I recommend Eye of the Tiger. Tiger's Lust is good. This is just good damage. Good Karma is extra healing, and there's quite a bit of healing in this fight for Windwalker. That's pretty much the only difficulty there is. As for macros, I recommend you make a focus kick macro. And you set Tugar as your focus, so that way every single time you need to interrupt with Spearhand Strike, you can do it. Spearhand Strike is going to be up for every single Fel bolt, you just have to press it. And that's pretty much the whole fight. I'd put a port down here in the middle so it's easier to get over here during transition. You just pop all your cooldowns in the beginning. You can paralysis that. I was late to that paralysis, or I karma did actually. I'm gonna start the paralysis on the next phase. Alright, so here comes down phase. So all you have to focus on for this is where the worm is going. Not much else is going on really. You see he's over here, so I want to charge him through 2 of those. Killing these eggs it's not the most important thing in the world. Typically the spitters just die to basic amounts of damage. Keeping an eye on where the worm is helps a lot. I see the worm's over there, so he's going to charge through this thing. That's going to break his armor. As soon as he comes up, I paralysis him. Interrupt again. As you see, I have to do a bit of healing. As for the totems, you just Crackling Jade Lightning and it one-shots it. I'm going to have to do a bit of extra healing here. On this leg sweep, I'll heal myself a bit. And you can paralysis into leg sweep on every single one of those overlaps. Just like you can interrupt Tugar in every single one of those overlaps. You want to avoid staying near the edge of the arena because he will stun you if he sees you. I have an interrupt coming up soon. There's an interrupt. Oops, that's fine. I don't need that. Get a bit of karma healing on Tugar. Just making sure you're topping yourself. You don't need to break all these every time. I'm not going to have anything for this, so I'm going to have to do a bit extra healing on this phase. From this point, interrupt that, kill that. I'm going to have to be healing extra. I can leg sweep here. I'm at the point where I need to start DPSing the worm more than the boss. Don't let the rocks fall on you, because it's a lot of damage. We run the worm through the 2 things again. We kill that, interrupt the boss. Rolling Dragon Punch. As you can tell, I'm not the greatest at Windwalker Monk. I'm kind of new to the class. Here comes the paralysis. And the next, there's a totem way back there. He puts them way back there sometimes. There's interrupt, and here comes leg sweep soon. Went off anyways, but I karma'd it, so I just healed for the damage it deals. Alright, I really got slow DPS on the boss and just focus on the egg. Interrupt. Alright. I'm just gonna load up damage for the worm coming up here. Remember paralysis first here. Kill the Fell Surge totem. Pop all of our cooldowns. I do have to heal myself a bit here. And we leg sweep again. Well, you can use Touch of Death here to one-shot the eggs. Interrupt again. You just don't want to kill this guy too early. It's fine to keep him low and just tank him. He doesn't do that much damage. But from this point, we're just waiting to kill. We want to kill them basically at the same time. I'm actually going to Karma the Worm here for extra damage on it. As you can see, the macro makes dealing with it so much easier. The interrupt is just no thought. It's all just positioning from that point. And this time we're going to put almost no damage on the boss. You know, we have to cleave him a wee bit. Interrupt. The interrupt is always a higher priority than the totem. He always throws the totem down first to bait you. Just don't get baited. All we have to do is watch out for the charge, heal ourselves, and go back to the entrance. Interrupt. There's our paralysis. Pop all of our cooldowns again. Like, the boss is gonna die to cleave, which is fine. We're gonna pop our potion here. We stun them here. We have Karma coming. Just try to keep yourself healthy here. I have paralysis for the next Sonic Scream. This Sonic Scream will one-shot you if you don't paralysis it. And I have Karma as well. So, you know, you can delay the boss damage if you need to, but really that's all there is to it, is just staying consistent. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'm going to put all the macros and stuff down below and all the links to like this list if you're curious about any of that type of stuff. Thanks for watching.